take two of the final game of the regular season. Welcome everybody to the last ever game of the season 2 regular season. I'm Nuke on commentary, currently joined by nobody. We head to Bowser's Playroom as the Manila Sunrise take on the Bangkok Ballers. Oh my gosh, we're already off to a hot start for the Sunrise with an early home run from GBA of all people to start us off here. Holy. Did not expect that. Hamburger now come out to that here. Obviously nothing was changed stats wise. As mentioned before, this is the last game for the regular season here. This game will determine who takes the #1 seed for the tournament here, as Hamburger will settle for a charged single. As we're on Playroom, it's going to literally be a little bit hard to hit some home runs here due to the far walls, but it's completely possible. You saw there with DBA earlier in the game with that amazing solo shot. Critter setting for a single, but K-Rool now, easily he can just line away, he can just destroy a baseball if he wanted to. And he indeed will. That's going, that's high. Are they gonna get there on time? No, they will not. 3-run shot for K-Rool. Already, we're up by 4 runs. Come up now is Mile and me. And he'll be caught. Roadhouse now coming up here. Having a solid season, being a very consistent hitter. I believe having getting one of the highest batting averages in the league. I think he's one of 3 that broke 700. Never mind. I wasn't even the right toe, freaking green toe, but GDB is a consistent hitter, hitting over 750. Is an impressive feat to say the least. As Tiny Kong grounds out, Sunrise already off to a hot start. 4-0. As Coop will start off the Ballers. Over here in Hamburg with an amazing magic catch. Just not Green Koopa's attempt. Red Para now. Red Para settling for a single with a slap. Wiggler. I forgot to mention it's our second take of this game, as the first game we played, we were on the wrong stadium. We were on Mario Stadium rather than Legendary Playroom, which is a mistake on my part. I forgot that we were on a Playroom. As Wiggler will settle for a single there. PD Piranha can cut the league to 1 right now. He will not though. That's gonna hit the wall. Oh, we had some bit of trouble in the base pass there. Birdo in Grand Slam range. Joby star pitching. Birdo will be going for a star hit though. Okay, that hit my own knee. Birdo with an RBI single to give the Ballers their first run of the game. Coming up now is Red Match. Red Match can just slap here. Why is he charging? Oh, yep, that's 1. That is 2. Double play to end the inning. Ballers slowly chipping in the lead here, but it's only a 3-run lead in the first inning. Shut up, Instagram. Joe Hendry, Waluigi, back to GDB. Let's see what they got here. Joined you with his first plate appearance of the game. The Ballers having a great season too, I gotta mention, compared to their first season under VR's tutelage or coaching. Sorry, but they went from being second to worst to being currently the #1 team right now. If they win against the Sunrise here, Waluigi here, don't want him to charge here, especially on Playroom. So gonna slap here, which is the correct choice, and we'll settle for a single. Harbor is tired. valid. He gave 4 runs in the first inning. GDB, the hero of the first inning, and will continue. As he's a single there. It's the reason why he's the most consistent hitter in the league. Fibro is already being swapped out. Birdo coming in. If you're Birdo, you might be using your stars here. That's exactly why. If that was a bit more left, I would have been gone. Whips it for strike 2 though. Will not be star hitting, but that's an out. Oh, we got a little pickle on the base path, and now the double play from Hammer Bro to end top of the second here. Fire Bro, Ritter, and Dry Bones, Gray Bones getting their first shot off the plate here. 3 potentially very dangerous players here for the team, as Green Critter catches that though. They're charged. Ritter now, Vita. Rips 1-2 left field. That is the wall shot though. Rick Criddle with a single there as DB Gray Bones making a first plate appearance here. I believe that's Cam on base with Red Critter, and Miami catches it for an out. Back top the other is Green Koopa. Green Koopa being a surprisingly probably a rising star here, as he has had one great season. I mean, he can be inconsistent, but you gotta admit, he's improved compared to season 1. If I look at the stat sheet right now. Oh. He's at 341. Oopsies. But that's still better than last season, I'd say. There's been worse. Ooh. The magic catch was there for too long. He settles for a single there. K roll up with Cam on base too, mind you. If he really wants to do it right now, he can just get it gone. And he will, thanks to that extra contact on base. That is long gone. K roll recording his second home run in the game. It is 6-1 Sunrise. Miami now. Gets hit by a shell from, or Koopa gets hit by a shell, and I settle for a single. Green Toad Groathouse. Groathouse being a player of all time. That's the PD, adds 1, adds 2 double play. Tidy Kong still looking for her first hit of the game. It's only her second at bat though. Charges up here. Awful contact unless Fireball misses. And that'll be the end of the top of the third, sorry. Red Bear, Wiggler, and PD getting their second attempt here. PD, they can get on base for PD. PD can cut the game to a 2-run game. 2 runs. Again, that's if they get on base, but that's not really what you want to see. Especially with PD coming up with Wiggler now, though. He has Chem with PD, so if he can get on base here, PD has extra contact, and he will get on base. Wiggler being a very consistent slapper and being known in the community as someone who loves Wednesdays. It's the opposite of Garfield, like he hates Mondays. Oh my goodness gracious, you don't give that to PD Piranha. That is deep. Is that dropping really fast? That will not be dropping. 3-run shot. I'm sorry, 2-run shot to make it 6-3 Sunrise. Will that be enough though? Spirtle comes up to bat here. Will Birdo make that 6-4? That's dropping really fast though. No, they will not. Dang. Not the greatest one to see there. Red Mage now. Red Match, awful contact there. Unless Hamburg gets hit by the... Yes, he will. Fireball mattered. And speaking of Fireball, Firebro. Firebro looking to rip 1-2 center field, and he indeed will do that. Settles for a single. Advances Red Match to third. Ritter now. Vita. Looking to get Red Match home, and that'll be successful. Red Match is going home. Red Critter gets his first run of the game. 6-4 Sunrise. Joe Hendry is tied with Grey Bones coming up to bat here. Base will be loaded once again. Rupa with bases loaded. Joe Hendry being swapped out for Waluigi. Early pitching change, which is pretty bad in the game. I mean, you're 3 innings, you're fine. If you're the Sunrise, you have Cable in your back pocket, but you need Waluigi to not score any runs here. Oh my gosh, that is sharp. One more out ends the inning. And that will indeed happen. Strikeout. A strikeout for Green Koopa. And Waluigi recording his first strikeout of the season, even though we're not recording any defensive prowess here as Joe Hendry will pre-charge. Good shot. Good shot. That'll be a single. If that was any other stadium, that probably would have been caught or gone. Waluigi. 1, 2, double play. Not good for the Sunrise here, as GDB will be stepping up to the plate here, potentially going to strike him out here. Berto will probably attempt to strike him out with the start pitches. No, he will not. GDB going to slap here. PD does not jump for that. He'll settle for a single. He is still 3 for 3 in this game, as Hammer Bro can tie this game up. Oh no, that's really high. That is caught for the last out of the inning. For the top half of the inning. Pero, Wiggler, and PD are back up. They can take the lead here. Pero now. Bad contact. That's an out. Mr. Wednesday can get on base for PD. Just gonna be well needed. Wiggler will. A single there. PD, get the Sunrise. You want to be scared that this game can potentially be tied and you're gonna lose your lead. No, it will not happen though, but that will probably be at least a single. Runners on corners for Berto. Yeah, shut up. No one wants to know. No one wants to know the freaking catching battles. Berto rips one to center field. Go ahead. 3-run shot to give the Ballers the lead. In one fell swoop, Berto has changed the tide for the Ballers. Red Mage now. It is not looking good for the Ballers. I mean, for the Sunrise. Fibro coming up here. Is that gone? No, the hit's above. So there's a Red Critter. A lot of slapping here for this match. So Red Critter decided to charge here. And Green Tug gets down time. That's good. That's needed. Well needed. All three was swapping out. Cable's coming into bat here. After Cable, it's pitching roulette. Probably Hemro's up next after Cable. Oh my goodness gracious, that might be gone. That is gone. 6-8. Ooh, that's not gone. It's still 6-8 though. RBI double for Grey Bones. Green Koopa probably end the inning with a really bad hit here. Going to star hit. Critter bobbles. 6-9. 6-10. Awful luck for the Sunrise right now. What a comeback is happening right now. Cable's being swapped out for probably Hammer Bro. Oh no, outfield is ruined. Actually, no, it's not ruined, but Cable's slow as hell. And the bleeding has stopped for now. 6 runs scored in the bottom of the 4th. Sunrise have 3 more chances to get back in the lead here, get back in the game, and reclaim their lead they had in the beginning of the game as Creator starts us off here with a solid hit. Calls for a single there. K-Roll coming in once again. Home run range with Chem on base too. Will not happen, however. That's going to the wall. Critter was thinking to go 3. Settles for a single there as Myomi comes into bat here. Right in the middle, just perfect. Green Toad now. A good slap hit that goes far in the outfield will bring probably 1 to 2 home. And it will happen. Critter is not. What are they doing? What are they doing? Bad base running. Tiny Kong now. Trying to get a charge here. Oh. Double play to end the inning. Sunrise with multiple chances to come back. Be right back. Good with a single there. As PD hits a deep shot. Left center is settling for a single. Birdo now. Yeah, K-Rool being in left field screws everything up. That might be the dagger for the Sunrise. Red Mag now. Uh-oh. 1, 2. Nope, that's a sack. That's a sack play. GDB is tired. Vibro now. And that will end the inning. It is 6 runs. That is the gap. Can they score in the next 2 innings? That's the real question there. They got to get a rally going to come back from this win. Joe Hendry's starting us off here. Joe Henry with a subpar hit. If there was an item there, that probably would have done something. Waluigi now. Not going with it. Even though the Sunrise have won against the Ballers last time, the opposite is happening here. And it looks like Birdo's gonna be emptying the clip to get the last out. No, never mind. Should be going to slap here. It worked though. For UB's 4 for 4. Ambro now. With Chem on base for GDB. Oh no, way too high. That's foul ball. You want Ambro to charge here unless. Oh, awful contact. That's out. Sunrise has 1 more chance after this bottom of the 6th to start climbing back up again. It's gonna be difficult, especially being down by 6 this late in the game. 1 out. GDB is tired. Will they be? They're not throwing a GDB. They're letting him finish the game. That is hit high. That's probably going foul. And it will. Everyone's selling for a single there. They had the Green Koopa once again for their 5th top of the order. No way. No way. Koopa hits his 3rd home run of the game. I mean, not of the game, of his season. Green Koopa has hit a home run on Playroom. What the fuck? GDB's getting swapped out. They got a amateur, probably Cambro coming in. Tiny Kong will be coming in to relieve to close out the game here. Our first time seeing Tiny Kong on the mound. And that's 1 out. Wiggly now. Strike 2. You don't want PDF. There you go, perfect. Camera gets that. That's out. Alright. Last chance for the Sunrise. Finally. They come back here. My own team. It's gonna be hard, but anything can happen in this damn league. I've seen it multiple times. Cable rips one to left field. Is that staying in? No, that's foul ball. Okay, we're gonna slap here, and will be a successful slap. Calls for a single there. K-Rool. What K-Rool can do here? Go on the slap, and not the right choice. Double play. 1 more out to finish the game. One more star, and that will be it. GG's Ballers take the #1 seed in this remake of the game. Ballers. Wow. And the MVP of the game is Birdo with that 3-run shot in the 3rd to take the lead for the team. Unfortunately, KO and GDB with their efforts couldn't claw their way back. Ballers claim the #1 seed. Oopsies. My fault, didn't mean to do that. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Nuke on Commentary. We will see you guys for postseason. Peace out.